Right, dinner time. Plenty of olive oil. Wash your spuds first. Get all that crap off. And then you want to chop them up really small. Some people parboil their potatoes. It rinses a lot of starch off, but you want the starch in your food. It's good energy. You can't beat the power of a potato. Really good energy, really filling. Good source of vitamin A as well. Very nutritious of potatoes. Plenty of fibre, which means it's going to keep you full for longer as well. But potatoes, chips have a bad name, don't they? All these good foods that have a bad name. And the reason being, it's like I said with the eggs and the cholesterol, it's because people's diet is crap everywhere else. Things like potatoes, chips, eggs, all get a bad name because people are stuffing their face with sugar and rubbish. So when they do eat stuff like this, obviously chips are going to have a higher fat content because of the oil that you cook them in. But potatoes, good for you. Olive oil, good for you. So just mix them up with the oil. They're not going to be mega chips. It's not like what you get in a deep fat fryer out like that. But they're really tasty. So you want to spread out your chips as much as you can. As many of them making contact with the tray as possible. That's for the heat conduction, obviously. Rinse your hands off. Black pepper. Bloody crap, this thing. Sometimes it works really well. Other times it bloody happens. It. Probably half the bloody video. I put 3 large jacket potatoes in, but you berate with 1 on your own. It's a bit of a fuss to do it just for yourself, but treat yourself. Right, bit of oregano. And some salt. Salt's not bad for you either. That's another thing that's got a bad rep. Putting a bit of extra salt in, it's not bad for you, as long as it's spread out with your meal. I generally find people have too much salt in the diet from processed foods that contain a lot of salt. And then when they do put salt on the real food, they're having too much. But if you're exercising regularly and drink plenty of water, it's not too much. Right, put this in the oven. Right, I'm not cheating, I've had a shower and got changed. I'll get them spuds out. So, just give them a stir. They're not sticking, that's a good sign. Believe me, I'm going to eat all these. That's 3 jacket potatoes worth of chips there. Don't recommend that for most people. But for me, easy. So that is a big carb snack for me. What have I got in here? Jalepenos. Chuck a few of them in. Don't want too much water getting in off these either. So, drain them a bit. Love potatoes. Belting, right? Put them back in oven. I reckon 2-3 minutes under them. Red hot. I've got some Scottish smoked salmon chunks. I'll put them on as well, so I'll have the fish and chips. I'm not going to eat all the potatoes if I'm having that as well. It's just too much. But them potatoes needed eating, to be honest. Otherwise, I wouldn't stuff my face so bad normally. So wait for them to be done. Then I'm going to put the salmon on, put it back in the oven just so it gets hot. And then that's it. Fish and chips. So my mother-in-law gave me this. She's just gone to Canada. And it needs eating. Like the potatoes and everything else. Flake that on. Oh, what a good idea. Sometimes the best recipes you make up are random. M&S smoked salmon. It is actually really good. Both M&S smoked salmon. I don't know why they're in different packets. I just had a bit of this before I took these chips out of and it's banging. Right. That's going back in the oven for a couple of minutes. Just so salmon gets hot. Oh yes. Fish and chips, innit? Really? Plate. Why? Why? Fish and bloody chips. Now that is a completely mash up, made up mix. I never anticipated doing it. Now to some people they might not think that looks good. It looks a bit too much of a mash up mix, but I'm gonna bloody enjoy that. I'm telling you. Right, that'll do for now. I'll come back to it in a minute. So I've got potatoes, jalapenos, smoked salmon.